All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. I want to talk about this because I've seen this so many different times. It's all over the internet, and it's just so silly to me. So silly. People are concentrating so much in Jesus' race. What was Jesus? Was he white? Was he black? Was he Hispanic? Was he like. And it's a conversation that people debate. It's a conversation that people get into argument. It's a conversation that is a fight. And I've been saved for many years. Really many years by now, not crazy, but good 8, 9 years. I'm believing in the Lord with all my heart. He is the way. He is my salvation. And I love God, Jesus, with all my heart. I really do. I'm not faking this. This is not something that, I do as a hobby. I love the Lord. If you know me, you're probably going to know that. You talk about the things you love. It's that simple, right? What do I like? I like guns. I like motorcycle. I love my family. And I love the Lord. He has blessed me in many different ways. Not only I love him in the good times, but also in the bad times. Both ways. Don't just spend your time loving God when you're going through a hard time and then he saves you, and then when you go into the good time, you kind of forget about him, right? Don't do that. That's not good. But people argue about his race all the time. And to me, it's such a stupid argument. It's such a ridiculous conversation. I mean, we know where Jesus was born. You could probably go there, see how the people look, and he probably looked like that. If it's so important for you to know. If you want to base your whole Christianity on the color of the skin that Jesus had, go over there, look around, and most likely they look about the same, right? When it comes to your complexion, when it comes to the color of your skin, and all that. But I'm going to tell you right now, that right there is the stupidest thing that you could ever seek. I mean, it puts you in a conversation that is just so incredible small. I don't even know where to explain it. Like I said, I've been saved many years, and I just don't really care what race Jesus is. I'll tell you this right now. Definitely he's not white with green eyes and blonde hair. He's probably not Hispanic like me because, he wasn't born in Cuba. Because we know where he was born. So, but here's the thing that I wanted to mention, because as I see the argument, as I see the debate, as I see the everything going on, I think to myself, you're missing out. Do you really think that God cares that you know his race? That is your mind. Because we tend to think that way. We tend to be like in a race kind of community, like the Hispanic hangs around with the Hispanics. The white hangs around with the white. The blacks hangs around with the blacks. That's something that we do. The people that do, right? I hang around with anybody. But I'm saying, like, when you start separating yourself, it's because we do that, right? When you start saying, I'm from this country, you're from that country, I'm from that country, we do that. We put separations between each other because apparently that's what mankind does. Right? We can't just be brother and sister that love the Lord, Christian brothers. No, we have to put a separation. That's what people do all the time. I'm from Cuba. I'm African American. I'm Italian American. I'm Cuban American. And I'm like, can you just be an American? No, you have to put a label in front of you. And then when it comes to our Almighty, we want to put a label in front of him too. But you got to understand one thing. God is now the God of labels. Right? So, again, start trying to put a label and trying to... You spend so much time trying to figure out what the color of the skin that Jesus was, that you're missing out everything else. The devil got you stuck right there. It's like the guys that go to church and they go like, well, I can't go to church because they ask you for money. And I'm like, that's your excuse? You don't want to go to church because they ask you for money? You do want the AC. You do want the church clean. You do want the good sound production. You do want people to take care of your kid, but you don't want to help? If you're an adult, I'm pretty sure you understand that somebody got to pay for the electric. But oh, no, that church, they ask you for too much money. And then that's an excuse that you get not to go to church. And the thing about this is that while you are setting up these silly excuses, you're missing the blessing. God is ready to bless you. God is ready for waiting for you to stop being silly, to stop having your own opinion so he could bless you. So he could send you to do the work of God. But he can't make you do the work that he wants you to make if you're still stuck in your stupid belief. And I know I said stupid. Maybe that's not a nice word. But while you continue to be like, was Jesus this color? Really? There's people to be saved. There's people to be talked about. There's people in hurt. There's people that need salvation. There's people that need counsel. There's people that need hope. There's people that need the fire that the Lord provide for them. But you're stuck in like, was Jesus white? Like he cares. Like, stop it. I'm going to tell you this right now. If you are stuck in that, just let it go. Whatever color he was, I'm good with it. I don't care. I really don't. I have never in my mind got so much to really think about it. I do sometimes because I see the videos here and I'm like, wow, look at this. There's people arguing about silly stuff. So, again, don't concentrate on that. Concentrate on what God wants you to do. What really matters. His race didn't matter. What really matters is what he did for us. And what he did for us? He provided a way out. He says, I am the way. So let's find the way. Let's glorify the way. Let's bring people into the way. And let's stop thinking silly stuff. Who cares? Really, who cares? I should name this video, Who Cares? I don't care the color of the skin. So, again, mind so close. A close-minded individual that all think is his race. His race have nothing to do with what he did for us. God is love. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.